The decision is in when it comes to Dreamers. With a budget deal under wraps, it's on to the next one. And it's not just a Facebook problem. Violent images are clogging up social media. With a simple swipe, you can view the latest torture video, fight video, or even murder, all from your mobile device. The administration has long vowed to crack down on illegal immigration, and now the Justice Department is pushing back with its new zero-tolerance policy. Even here in Washington, downed trees like this one you see behind me cover the roads. A new administration could spell a big loss for President Obama's signature health care bill. I'm Amber C. Strong at the White House, where Judge Gorsuch was just sworn in as the 113th Justice of the United States Supreme Court. It's a somber scene here on the streets of Charlottesville. Right here behind me, you see a memorial to the victims of yesterday's crash. Day one, what is that tier 1 issue that the DNC needs to tackle?
Grassroots, simple as that.
Just steps away from the White House stood a reminder of a president's promise to a nation. A memorial of 20,000 faces and lives cut short by opioids.
It's amazing. Each time you look, you see a different face.
Surgeon General Dr. Jerome Adams leads a part of the administration's fight, specifically reducing supply, protecting the borders, and saving lives.
As the Surgeon General, I'm really leaning into all three of those areas in different ways, but particularly the saving lives component.
Given his vision of better health through better partnerships, the anesthesiologist is looking beyond the Beltway for help. Does a president have the power to pardon himself, especially when it comes to the ongoing Mueller investigation? Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, says, hypothetically, yes.
He's not, but he probably does.
But the chance of actually going through with it?
I think the political ramifications of that would be tough. Pardoning other people is one thing. Pardoning yourself is another.
Giuliani's statement is in response to a recently leaked 20-page letter to special counsel Robert Mueller from Trump's former lawyer, John Dowd. That memo says it's impossible for a president to obstruct justice, and furthermore, he still has the power to pardon. The adrenaline is pumping.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
The guns are real.
Drop the gun!
But this isn't the latest school shooting.
I got officer down, officer down.
It's an active shooter simulator at the Stafford County Sheriff's Department in Virginia. While Washington grapples with the aftermath of the latest school shooting, local police departments have taken matters into their own hands.
So let's talk about action versus reaction.
13-year veteran First Sergeant Joe BICE helps lead the training.
The guy has a gun. Could you identify him from inside? Because that's the same guy that was in the theater.
Dispatch, we got one ran outside. One ran outside. I thought when the one person inside the theater ran out, I thought he was wearing a white shirt.
Once inside the simulator, officers like Deputy Dominic Torres
Let me see your hands!
face 100 different scenarios with numerous outcomes. Sometimes it's a school.
Dispatch, men are in the library.
Other times, a movie theater.
Make sure you give him commands.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Surrounded by sounds and pictures, a vibrating floor, and real guns filled with CO2.
We don't have unlimited bullets in real life. If they shoot 18 rounds, if they try to shoot it anymore, they'll just hear a click.
It's as close to the real thing as it gets.
It's intense. You know, so 2 times in a row I did it, and my blood's still pumping. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. And, you know, it's good training. Drop the gun!
That emotion is good. BICE hopes the program prepares officers for the worst.
I've seen people shot before. It's intense. And then you know, add in children. You know, that's a lot of extra stress on the deputy or the officer that's involved that they're going to have to deal with.
He also hopes it teaches them how to make tough decisions, like when to avoid lethal force.
Stop! Get on your belly!
They eventually want civilians to give it a try. So I did. Although nothing compares to real-life experience, BICE says he feels better knowing his deputies are arriving to the scene with this kind of preparation.
Dispatch, I got shots fired. Shots fired.
And the cost to taxpayers? Not a cent, as this was all covered by money seized from illegal drug operations. Amber Strong, CBN News in Stafford County, Virginia.